If you own the Magic Merlin suit or are considering getting it, I want you to toss it right now. So hi, my name is Jensine Casey. I am a certified pediatric sleep consultant, mom of 3, and a certified postpartum doula who brings all of the sleep science paired with real life strategies to get you and your family the sleep that you deserve. So today we are talking about the Magic Merlin suit and why I am not a fan at all. So the first reason that I'm not a fan is because it is an unnatural sleep position for anybody. The way that the Magic Merlin works is you place your child in it, flat on their back with their arms up by their sides. And as you can see, this is a lot of thick material. So your child is really essentially unable to move while they're in the Merlin. A lot of families use it as a way to transition from a swaddle into an arms-free sleep sack because if they were able to roll, it would be safe for them. But in this suit, they're not able to roll because of the amount of padding in it. And no one sleeps flat on their back with their arms straight out to their sides the entire night. As a pediatric sleep consultant, I have a lot of OT and PT friends who are also not a fan of this suit because we want children to be able to move and explore their bodies. And if they're stuck in this suit, which is essentially like a sleep snowsuit, they're unable to move their arms to bring them to their face, to have themselves soothed. They can't reach down and play with, be able to calm themselves or reach up and touch their hair. It's really just an unnatural position that we're asking children to stay in for the duration of the night. We want them to move and to roll onto their side, to roll onto their belly. However, they can find a secure and comfortable sleep space for them. That is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that babies can often overheat in the Merlin suit if they are not dressed appropriately or if the room temperature is a little bit too high. As you can see, this is made of a very thick material, which can be easily overwhelming and overheat a child. I believe it is recommended that you put a short sleeve onesie underneath this, but if it's the summer months, depending on where you live, or if families keep the room a little bit warmer, then this can easily be something that your child is feeling really, really hot in and may overheat in. So for that reason alone, just the safety standpoint of it, this is not something that I would recommend because it is just so thick. If you have the Merlin suit and have found that your child had a really hard time self-soothing or that they were overheating and when you went to get them in the morning, their neck was sweaty, their face was sweaty, even though you tried to adjust the temperature, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So definitely pop your kind of Merlin story below when you have found that it just wasn't working for you and your family. The third reason is that children are quickly going to outgrow this suit. What I love about traditional sleep sacks that are arms free, you can essentially buy them in a size up until your child is 2, 3, 4 years old. There are so many different variations of it that your child is able to use until they are well into their toddler years, even entering close to preschool years. With the Merlin suit, this is actually the last size. This is the size large that they have. So eventually you will have to remove your child from the Merlin suit. And if they don't have the sleep skills because they're so used to being positioned onto their back with their arms out by their side, they haven't learned any sleep skills to be able to roll and move their body comfortably. So once we transition out of this suit, most children have a really hard time with that increased mobility at an older age. So they're not really sure what to do with their bodies. We want them to be able to have that ability to move around the younger that they are so they can be used to it. So that by the time they get older and they would essentially age out or size out of this sleep suit, they know how to move their body in space, and moving isn't going to be something that's waking them up and then not having the skills to get them back to sleep. So for those 3 reasons, the Merlin sleep suit is on my list of things to toss. If you have any questions about that, pop them below. I have another video on the Merlin sleep suit and all my thoughts behind it. So if you're looking for more product recommendations that I do actually recommend, there's a whole playlist of those that I will also link below in the description so you can easily find them.